Okay, hold on. We gotta get like lined up though.
Yeah, let's.
And then I'm gonna put the I'm gonna put the little Carlton Giphy thing that you linked me in there. It's gonna be fucking sweet. Yeah, it is.
All right.
Hold on.
Now let's scoot over. So make room for Strawfoot.
Wait, I don't know which way I should make this one.
Okay.
All right.
Okay, yeah, ready? Okay, Carlton time. Okay. 1, 2, 3, go. That's enough already. Okay, welcome back to the F-Bomb. I'm here with my beautiful co-hosts, Jer Bear.
I'm doing the Carlton.
And Malek.
Hey, what's up, guys? This is bananas.
So chill. So very chill. All right, take the questions.
Not unusual.
All right, man. You're picking the first one, Mr. Strawfoot.
It's already up. It's already up.
Shows
Jared,
what
man,
know.
I was waiting for you to rhyme, and you let me down. I was like so excited about the rhyming thing.
Oh.
I thought it was gonna be your shtick.
I thought about it, but then I was doing the Carlton dance, and I was too excited. But I'm Jared the Bear, so throw your hands in the air.
Yeah, there it is. Thank you, Jer. I feel better already.
That's good. I hate to disappoint, so.
So you guys want to jump right into news? Because
yeah, man. There's a lot of news to get into. I think we should.
I haven't heard anything. What's going? Is something happening? Something
something about a new Monster Hunter game.
Yeah, I think some people might be pretty excited.
Are we getting
people who have the Switch?
People who have the Switch and don't have any other consoles. Yeah, I think they'll be pretty excited.
Yeah, man.
Well, the first news that I saw before that even was that World hit 7.9 million sales. Which is awesome.
It's amazing.
Does that make it Capcom's best-selling game?
I believe so. Yeah, I think from everything I've seen, it has become Capcom's greatest selling game. Who would have thought, man? Monster Hunter.
I mean,
I think lots of people in Japan thought. Yep.
Okay, but the real news, the real big news.
Yeah, obvious. Monster Hunter Double Cross, and it's localized as GenU.
Right, so people are going to call it GU, but I'm going to call it Goo.
Goo.
You and your Goo?
Yeah, my friend Goo. Did you listen to that song? Are you familiar with that song? As a Sonic Youth fan?
I am not. Oh, that song.
Yeah.
Yes, I am familiar with that song.
I had to listen to it. It was good.
It's good, right?
I enjoyed it.
Kim Gordon.
Oh, yeah.
She's awesome. She has a friend
named Goo. They don't make
Goo.
bad records.
I bet Kim Gordon plays Monster Hunter.
You think so?
No, I don't.
She's like a little bit too cool for that.
Hey now. I take issue with that. Not really, but.
So were we excited about?
I would believe if you told me Steve Shelley plays Monster Hunter, but Kim.
Yeah, that's true. Did I tell you about his other band? I don't know that I want to say it in the stream because it's a naughty name. Not just naughty words, but it's horror. One of the most offensive names I think you could think of.
Really?
Well, just do it and I'll bleep it out if it's
all
really
right. The Crucifix. They're a punk band from Wisconsin, I think. Is that right? Malek, didn't your dad know them or something?
Yeah,
they're called the Crucifix. And the singer, Doc Dart, changed his name to 26 and kind of went crazy. And he's
why 26?
I don't know. He's nuts. Man.
Is he like a Borg now or something?
I don't know. Are you familiar with the cup company, Dart? Like Dart cups? You see them in convenience stores and stuff, like disposable.
Yeah,
cup.
the little Yep. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, he's from that family. Hey, both monsters are. Yeah, I'm talking too much. I need to focus for a second. I don't want to cart already. So yeah. So my asides get me killed. Anyway, Steve Shelley plays Monster Hunter and was in a.
I mean, he looks
band.
like a nerd. I think I could believe it.
He's a good drummer.
Yeah. We need to get him on the podcast if he really does play Monster Hunter. I bet he'd do that. I mean, we're pretty cool guys. I feel like he would want to hang out with us.
Who wouldn't?
This is true.
I mean,
I didn't want to
maybe people that want to win quests, they might not want to. With me anyway. The sleep frog, I sleep. Rathian is maybe going to sleep.
Guys, I'm here. I found the monster.
That's good. Rathian's going to sleep.
Did you just get here? Wait, what?
Rathian's asleep?
Okay. That's the second time she went to sleep, by the way.
I used a frog.
How?
Do your thing, man.
I'm on it.
Whoa.
Whoa. Lots of explosions.
What happened?
I'll allow it.
Malek,
Apparently
you
I
did
didn't
it
do
again,
it. What did
didn't
you? I was nowhere.
It was me.
I think
It
I
was me.
saw you. I think Malek did it.
Slander.
I mean, yeah. Damn
Go to
it,
the
Malek.
tape. Oh god. I'm gonna die.
So
What
have
were we
you
talking
looked at
about
the monster, the roster for Double Cross GenU?
It's almost all the monsters.
There's 85 large monsters in that game.
That's incredible.
I mean, the only ones that are
compared to
missing
World that has 32, I think.
If you play Monster Hunter World and you're like upset at the lack of content, then this is probably the game for you. You will never have something to do in this game.
When I was
can spend
concerned about
like
the
the
weapons,
rest of your life
there's like
grinding G rank and not run out of things to do.
Exactly.
there's 100 weapons of each weapon class, so that's 1,400 weapons,
It's nuts, man.
roughly.
And they actually look
Or
different.
exactly. Right, different.
That's yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, that's fair. That's fair. To be fair, though, also at the same time, they are using a lot of cases designs from previous games, but yeah, there is a lot more variation too than what you'll see in Monster Hunter World. That is another.
So it's
Plus.
got G-rank monsters and the deviant monsters.
Yep.
Also,
Transmog.
Transmog.
Yeah,
Transmog. That's gonna be amazing.
yeah.
So,
It's.
I don't
looks
know.
good.
I think I'm probably gonna get a Switch. My wife and kids really want to play Mario Kart also, so it's kind of an excuse to just do
No.
it. Just do it.
Oh, no.
It wasn't me
I-
this time. Oh my god, it wasn't me
I
this
sucked
time.
already.
But no.
Strawfoot green is not a creative color.
I
As
can't play
sharpness.
games and talk. What's wrong with me?
Just dub over the footage of us winning earlier.
I'm just
Okay.
so glad it wasn't me first this time. I feel so
Edit
good.
in footage of Jared dying.
Right.
And
I think
then,
Strawfoot probably did that on purpose just to boost my confidence.
you know what? I didn't want to tell you, but we talked about this before.
I really appreciate it, Strawfoot. You're a super nice
Sure.
guy.
In
Malek,
fact,
you're
that's
really nice
what's
too.
gonna happen as well.
I try to be a good friend.
I appreciate it, man. I'll die for you someday.
We're the Good Friends podcast. Yep.
So yeah, I think I'll get it. Strawfoot, are you getting it?
Oh yeah, I mean, because I got a Switch for the kids already, so I'll just steal it back so I can play some Monster Hunter.
Yeah.
You're a better man than I. Well, I don't know.
So, Malek, are you?
I mean, I'm sure I'll get it. I don't know how much I'm gonna play it. I hate to be the downer on it. I don't know.
Well, I mean, you can transfer your save, so I mean there will at least be that.
I
So you
don't
have
have
to
a save.
Oh, you fucking! I forgot you got rid of your
So-
3D.
See,
Yeah,
that's the thing.
and here's
I
the other
wanted to
thing,
tell-
it's-
I wanted
It's
to mention
portable.
something. Yeah.
So like
Yeah.
having portable Monster Hunter is always good. Like you
Yeah,
can play it
like
on the
not having-
airplane. You can.
Not having to fight the family for the television is a plus.
It's true.
Hmm.
My
I mean-
objections are mainly just due to the fact that Generations wasn't my favorite Monster Hunter game.
I agree. I wholeheartedly agree.
Well,
But-
okay, you guys were talking about this this earlier in the chat. Like, what's your beef with Generations? Because I mean, the story sucked, but that was because it was the whole idea of it was that it was like the best of compilation.
I think
thing.
for me, it was just a little bit of like series fatigue at the time.
Yep.
Like that was not the game I was looking for at the time. Like when it came out, I just felt like, it is basically, like you said, kind of like a best of compilation of all the greatest hits, if you will. And, on a technical level, it was fine. It was a Monster Hunter game. It just, like, by that point in my time playing Monster Hunter, it was just kind of starting to fatigue me a little bit. Like, I wasn't as into it as previous games. Whereas this one just totally reignited the spark. Like, I don't know. I think they changed enough in this game that I'm all in again. But something about Generations never clicked with me. God, I sound like such a downer and a hater, but that's...
Nah, oh shit.
It's okay, do it.
Oh, 503.
Hey, we'll take it. We'll allow it.
Yeah, I mean, I think that I even played it less than you did, Malek.
Yeah, it's probably true.
I thought the hunter arts were gimmicky.
I wasn't a fan of the hunter arts, but I didn't like.
I didn't.
It was just the thing they added that I didn't like. I didn't feel like it really took anything away from the game.
No,
it didn't.
No, it was a great like in terms of Monster Hunter. Like on a technical level, it was a Monster Hunter game. It was great. I mean, it had all the components of a Monster Hunter game. It was just. I think part of it. Again? Yeah, I am the golden sleep god.
How are you doing this? Hacks. That explains it.
Hold on, let me... Oh wait, I can't get my bombs made in time. I'm talking and panicking. I got one down.
Pro.
All that matters. Here's another one.
Nice.
We're the greatest.
Michael Bay Hunt.
Yep. I don't know, man. Like, it was a fine game. I just...
I also was not a huge fan of a couple of the Fated 4.
Really?
Yeah. I don't know.
Okay, I love Gammoth, but the fight was a little boring. Like,
yeah.
Like in theory, I love him. Like he looks awesome, like cool visual design, but sort of boring to fight.
Mm-hmm.
That's the only
I think he was my least
I can
favorite
say
fight for sure. Yeah.
And that fucking owl. Holy shit.
Oh, the direction changing thing?
Fucking infuriating, yeah. The drunk owl.
Yeah,
The drunk owl. Yeah. Oh, totally.
Yeah, and everyone I talked to was like, "Oh, like you just play through it. It's just reversed. So, like, just compensate or whatever." And I'm like, "No."
Maybe I'm too old to just compensate. Like
exactly.
It fucks me up.
Could be.
Am I going? Oh, I'm following you, Malek.
Yeah, I was just getting my bombs ready. This is my crazy bomber set. Like, I actually bring combines to make bombs and put monsters to sleep. I try to be useful. It's the rare time you'll ever see me do anything slightly useful.
Oh, whatever.
I like this sleep set. That's a good idea.
It's fun, man. And I'm golden.
What, Jared, what are you doing?
He's like... Yeah, I thought I was gonna say he's making out with it. I don't know.
No, I was trying to position myself for the true charge. And somebody's whatever. Fine. True charge doesn't matter.
I just
got 605 damage off.
Well, then all the
we win.
Look at that. Hey.
We did not fail our first quest.
This is so much better than that other second episode.
Do we want to?
May or may not exist.
Right. I was just gonna say, should we talk about the lost episode?
The lost episode.
Yeah, that was sad. I messed it up. The audio was gone.
We all equally played our part.
There was technical difficulties, and the second episode didn't work out.
It's okay though. This is the new episode 2, Attack of the Shamos.
Yeah.
We're doing it. We're doing it big. Oh God! Freaking Basil out of nowhere.
It's tempered
he's a little late to the party.
I think it's tempered. On the map, it looked like it was. No, it's
Sorry,
not.
Basil.
I'm a dope. It's not.
It's okay. So yeah, Generations Ultimate. It's coming. When is it? August? Is that right?
August 28th.
Crazy.
Yeah, that's nuts. So
you were talking about the deviant monsters, and I bet there's people that that haven't played yet that have no idea what the deviant monsters even are. Like, do you want to explain that a little?
I'll let Malek do it since he leveled his up and I didn't.
Oh God, I don't know.
Because I didn't play it enough.
I'm putting you on the spot.
Yeah, no, I'm not like.
I mean, if I understand it right, you would get like tickets for deviant monsters and you would hunt them, and each time you successfully hunted them, they would go up in difficulty and whatnot until it got like really hard, right?
Yeah, and a deviant is basically, isn't it like kind of like an extreme subspecies? It's like basically
I think
they're actually not a subspecies. They're supposed to be like monsters that are have already had contact with other hunters and defeated them and learned from the battles.
That's right.
And somehow that makes them change color also, apparently.
Yeah, that's why I said subspecies. Clearly, I mashed X when I was playing the game. But listen, that's why Strawfoot's here, because he's got the knowledge.
Yeah.
If you're gonna mash X in a game, Monster Hunter, I don't know what to say. The dialogue is less than thrilling sometimes.
Yeah. Yeah, 4 was a good story, man. 4 was really nice. I'd loved playing 4 quite a bit.
Agreed, yeah. I think that was maybe like a lot of the reason people weren't as psyched about Generations, is it was like so much of a step backwards as far as the narrative of the game.
Yeah,
it was really just back to like just throwing you into it and like, okay, here's monsters, go kill them.
I agree. Yeah.
Yeah, and it 4 was a step up. They changed things from the 3rd generation. They added like the jumping mechanics and mounting mechanics. They took out the water, so there were noticeable changes. And I don't feel like Generations had that. I mean, they added hunter arts, but it wasn't. The only thing really that changed gameplay was being able to hunt as your Palico, which is cool.
That.
But other than that, there wasn't really. It wasn't a step forward for the game. It was a step sideways, maybe. And that's not what I wanted from Monster Hunter at the time. So that's kind of why it fell a little flat for me, because it was just kind of.
And this is just our opinions. There are plenty of people who are totally psyched on this, man.
Oh yeah, I was reading GameFAQs, and there are people that hate World and are super excited for Generations Ultimate. So
I mean, why do they hate World? Is it just like a Nintendo fanboy thing, or are they like? I just can't see any reason to hate World. I feel like it's the.
Let me predict this, since it's GameFAQ. No, anyway.
I mean, I think it's just it's a casualization of the game, maybe.
Yeah.
I think that they don't like the quality of life changes. They think that from what I've read, they just don't like it. They don't think it feels like Monster Hunter, and I think they're catering to a Western audience, and
they think the game's getting too easier, which there's something to say about that. I mean, certainly solo play is much easier.
Well, yeah, but every game, before they add G rank, they're always easier. I mean, it's just they're comparing apples to oranges. I feel like
I agree with you. Every Monster Hunter game I played since Tri has gotten easier, and I don't know if that's because I'm better or it's just.
Well, yeah, I guess
games are getting. No, I think they are. I mean, you look at Tri, you go to Portable 3rd, that game was much easier. 3U, the G rank difficulty was there at times. Like, I don't know. Like, I think 3U had a really strange balance, if you ask me.
3U's balance, like the hard monsters, and this is coming from my perspective, and I had to solo the game.
Mm-hmm.
Most of the game was easily soloable. I would say like 90% of the game was easy to solo.
But there was definitely a challenge when you got up to like the G rank, like the gold and silver, Rathalos and Lucent Narga.
The only quest that I didn't complete in the game was the Abyssal, Laggy, and I think the Larcent Nargacuga. Everything else I could do, and by the time I got to those, I was kind of done because I was just lonely. Playing solo.
So sad.
So
lonely.
Everything else I could solo, and you know, in Try I couldn't solo. The only thing I couldn't solo in Try was Devil Joe and Elatrion. Try as I might, I just never actually did it.
Oh no.
So yeah, I mean I agree with Malek. It has definitely gotten easier since Try, and I would guess that people that started with second gen would say that Try was easier than Freedom Unite.
But I mean, a lot of when you say easier, it's not that the monsters are less challenging. It's that the hitboxes are sorted out better.
Yeah,
that's true.
They made a better game.
Exactly. A lot of the stuff that made the early games difficult was just like really arbitrary stuff that wasn't fun.
Yeah.
This is true
like
too.
Plesioth's hip check, for example.
That is like
legendary.
The definitive example there.
So yeah, I mean, I think it'll be fun, man. But going back and looking at some of the videos, not to be a graphics whore or whatever, but man, it just doesn't look as good as this. This is eye candy.
Yeah.
And it just, I mean,
especially if you play on a 4K TV with a Pro, like, yeah.
And that's kind of sad because it's not that the Switch can't make beautiful looking games. Like,
sure.
I was playing Breath of the Wild this week, and like, oh my god, like that game it just looks amazing. I mean, the graphics are simple, but it's done so well that
it looks that's part
like
of the
watercolor. Oh, how did that happen?
I don't know what happened, dude.
What's going on?
No. Is he pooping?
What's wrong with Joe?
I don't understand what's happening here. Is he pooping over there? It's okay, he's sleeping actually.
Did you do that again?
I think he was...
Yeah.
That was weird.
I did.
That was super weird.
I'll allow it.
Oh, I was gonna put my landmines down. It's okay.
Oh, sorry.
It's alright. Mistakes were made. It's cool.
It's fine. It was only like 300 damage. Don't worry about it.
The thing I was going to say about the comparison to the graphics, I think it's more than just the graphics. I mean, this game is so dense with like all the extra wildlife and the foliage that's just like coming off the actual map, whereas like that game, it's empty. It's devoid of everything.
Yeah.
But you know what? Like, it's a different. You play it for a different reason. I mean, you play it for the content. I'm not opposed to playing it. It's just I don't know how long I will be able to. We'll see what the content with this game applies like.
Yeah. I mean, all three of us played the hell out of Try, and that game was ugly as all get out. So.
Yeah.
Well, here's the thing. Like Strawfoot said, it's portable. I don't have to fight my family for the TV. So when I'm hanging out with my wife and we're watching brainless TV that we both enjoy, but that I don't necessarily have to completely pay attention to, I can also play Monster Hunter.
Or when we while you're pooping.
Yes. When we go on vacation,
Animal Crossing for that, but
when we imitate Devil Joe in the pond there. What was that, guys? Like, what did we witness? At least we got it on film, right?
I was mounting it. I was on it, and then it kicked me off and just like hung out in the water for a little bit.
He was crouching in the water, I swear. He was like he was going to the bathroom or something. Like, it was like a bathroom break.
I think he was thinking about falling asleep, and then something happened.
It really looked like he was gonna fall asleep.
He did fall asleep shortly after, so that I don't. Man, dude, Monster Hunter.
I should have shoulder charged through that.
This is an awkward place to be fighting it, I know, but...
Yeah, it's weird.
We should probably get out. sorry. Feels right.
So yeah, that's
Generations
exciting.
It's coming out. Check it out.
Yeah, I'll probably play it. I gotta. Let's see. I have 4 events this week, and so I had to go buy a suit today. So that took some of my money. And Wednesday I'm getting a new tattoo, so that's gonna take some of my money.
I figured you were like too punk rock to ever wear a suit. I mean, that's...
Well, I have civic duties that I have to have suits for now, so. And I like to be fancy.
I do not like to be fancy. I own a suit and it hangs in my closet. It comes out for weddings and funerals, and that's it.
So like my what do you call it? Alternative, my counterculture history. Like I started in punk rock and crust punk, and then kind of like left some of that. Like I took off my bullet belts and spiky leather jacket and stuff, and just kind of wore jeans and t-shirts and kind of turned into, I don't know. I really
you
like.
You kind of have to do that at like a certain age. Is there an age where you just like hang up your like spiked collar and?
You either do or you don't. I don't know. I mean, there's.
Such a good. Well, either yes or no. It's probably one of those.
If you're gonna be 40 and you're gonna rock a bullet belt and a mohawk, like you really have to. You have to do it. There's no half-assing it. You know what I mean? Like if you're a little wishy-washy on your fashion punkness, then just don't do it. Like you can't be a weekend crust punk.
Well, the other thing is like when my hair fell out, then if I wear like punk rock stuff, I just look like a skinhead.
Well, just wear the right braces and laces.
I guess I can't keep track of all that stuff though.
Don't be a skinhead. No, I'm just kidding.
No.
Well, not a skinhead, obviously, but a lot of people don't know that there's a difference between like racist skinheads and just working class street punk skinheads. Like there's a clear distinction between the two, but most people don't really know that. But anyway, yeah, after I like stopped, like cut off my dreads and just kind of like got a responsible job and like chilled out a little bit, then I just kind of looked like a fucking hipster or whatever, and I got really into mod culture.
What?
So I would wear like skinny ties and stuff like all the time just for fun. So that's where I kind of started liking to look fancy.
Sorry, this is hilarious.
I'm not sure.
She's so fancy. Malek, what like wizardry is this? How do you sleep the monster so many times? Like, explain this to me.
Should I bring my sleep set?
That might be too much.
I'll bring my para set. How about that?
I was gonna make a really bad joke about this set. I'm not gonna do that. I'm gonna just say that I don't know. I've gotten slightly good at this game.
Slightly good.
I don't want to toot my own horn, but
well, like don't get
too
good. You make me look bad.
I could never.
I did. So I'm having a contest in the Discord, a speedrun contest for the Arena 7, the Asia Rathalos, like solo speedrun contest for all the Discord members with prizes and all that jazz. And it's going to be over Friday, but we're going to do more contests. The reason I brought it up is because like I posted my time for it, even though I like obviously can't win, right? Because it's my contest. But I didn't realize how much better all these kids were going to be than me. Like it was just disheartening.
Crushed.
Yeah, they were. I mean, they beat me by like 10 minutes on it.
Yeah.
I recorded a run over the weekend. I will not post it for that very reason. It was pretty much around your time. Well, I can't remember what yours was, but it was like around
22.
That. Yeah, mine might have been 23. It was brutally terrible.
Yeah.
Made me question.
I didn't even attempt it because I knew that it would just be embarrassing.
Oh, I'm gonna run it some more before the contest is over because I can't let this like go down like this. Like I don't need to win, but I just feel bad right now.
Yourself a little bit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So what's the prize?
Shout out to Six Winged Angel and Waffle Ninja in the Discord, man. Those guys are killing it. Like they've been running that quest so many times, and oh my god, I'm gonna have to like hunt with them and just watch what they do.
Like Neo in the Matrix.
I think
what's
so.
The prize? I kicked the frog
prize?
away. Yeah, tell people about the prize.
It's a silver Rathalos statue from DFX. It's pretty cool, dude. He's like eating a little Aptonoth. It's sitting on my computer right now. I'm going to be really sad to have to give it away. Like, I got it to be the prize for the contest, and now I kind of like it. I might have to get another one for me.
To get another one. Hey, it's limping, and this is a capture quest. Isn't
That's
it?
correct. I forgot to remind you guys. You're
right,
amazing.
I'll kill it.
Yes. Chopping it now. No. Oh, trap is already down. Very nice. Good job. Well played.
And we're 2 for 2. Let's not fuck this up.
Heck yeah.
Unlike that other episode. Too.
It's like
yeah, maybe it was better that
like
episode was lost into the void forever.
Yeah, I'm not feeling as bad about losing that footage now. Two one. Strawfoot looks old and wise. Oh, I'm posting the next quest. My apologies.
Yeah, you are posting the next quest.
See, I came up with the idea, and then I, of course, forget the idea. That's how it, that's me.
Malek, I like that you're keeping this thing organized.
I'm trying.
I'm
trying to keep us organized, disorganized.
My brain is
skills
scattered.
Can we just put you in charge of everything? Like, you need to remind me to eat, bring cool drinks, and restock my ammo every time also.
Oh, Jesus. Do you guys want me to keep bringing sleep? Do you guys like to sleep?
I think it's fun.
What are we hunting? Tempered O-Dog?
Tempered O-Dog.
Okay. I'm going to bring Para.
Nice.
Okay. Strawfoot, have you hunted with Seraphi yet?
We did the Kulturath quest.
Okay.
Hello.
She sometimes does the reminding and sometimes needs the reminding of bringing things. Also, she takes so long to get ready for hunts. So very long.
Yeah.
That's all right though, because she's Seraphi.
Yeah.
It's totally worth the wait, I'm sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, we need to get her on as a guest for sure.
We should. And Maroba. Can we just invite all our friends?
Yeah, let's just get on
them. We're going to have all the guests.
All the guests and all the friends.
Yeah. I got friends too. My buddy Drew is going to be on the podcast. He's a riot.
Nice.
And
I've hunted with him. He is fun.
Yes. He's a super nice guy.
Sorry, I gotta make some bombs real quick.
Oh yeah, I should bring my bombs.
Those bombs.
I was making fun of Seraphi for taking a long time as I take a long time.
It's funny how that works.
Yeah.
Do you guys want to jump into questions or just skip questions and go into Avengers spoilers?
Ooh. I mean, avenge away. Avenge.
Yeah.
I don't know. I finally saw it after 2 weeks. It's my favorite Avengers movie.
So
I won't spoil it, but
how spoiled were you?
I mean, bad things are gonna happen. The thing that was sort of spoiled for me is there's a meme floating around on Twitter of how certain people buy it. And
Yeah. You don't need to go into it. But I know what you're talking about. I saw them also. It's some of those memes are pretty funny.
So you want to know something super cool about that movie that is not spoilery at all?
What?
Totally random. My dad's boat is in that movie.
Your dad's boat?
My dad's boat is in that movie. He restores.
I have 5 of boats.
He restores antique boats, and he had one, and they put out a casting call for like this weird, I don't know what kind of boat it is because I don't know anything about boats. It's an old wooden boat, and it's like sitting in the background in one of the scenes.
That's awesome.
That's great.
Yeah. So, and they asked him to bring the boat to the set, and then he was supposed to leave, but he told the crew that he was the boat wrangler and that he had to stay, and they just totally let it totally let it slide, and so he got to like watch them film like some stuff.
That's awesome.
That's super cool. Is that all the Avengers we want to talk about, Malek?
I don't know.
That was your idea.
I don't know. I didn't really have anything else to talk about, so.
You're just excited you got to see it.
Yeah.
I'm excited you got to see it. I'm excited I got to see it. We went to the drive-in. I don't know if you guys have drive-ins where you live. We still have a really great drive-in. And a couple 4 years ago or so, they got like some really badass digital projectors, so it looks great. And they were doing their car load thing, so it was only $13 for 5 of us to go see it. And
that's awesome.
It was pretty awesome. It was a triple feature too.
There's not too many of them left anymore.
Well, it's really expensive.
One or two over here.
It's really expensive to get the projectors for the digital movies because, like, they just require so much brightness. So, like, your typical, like what they use in movie theaters aren't powerful enough for the drive-in. So, it's causing a lot of drive-ins to go under.
Yeah,
I'm gonna do my true charge.
Please do. I'm sorry I put down baby bombs.
Okay.
Forgive me.
In theory, there'll be another sleep if I'm doing my job.
No, I just didn't bring the big ones.
There's a bomb over here. What is this?
What happened?
Just waste all my work. It's fine. I don't care. I don't care at all.
I'm gonna paralyze it again.
Well, that's fine.
What? There's a trap?
Oh my god!
What is this sorcery?
Who's doing all this?
I don't know.
How do you play this game? I don't understand. So,
okay,
yeah,
questions.
No more Avengers. Questions.
Hang on. I'm gonna take a step back so I don't cart.
I feel like that was like a total fail for the let's talk about Avengers. So there's this movie. It's called Avengers.
Yeah, it was a total fail.
I think it had superheroes or something. Good talk, guys.
Yeah.
Good work. All right, question. Ricky Stark says, "Hey when are you gonna do another lore video, Strawfoot?" I know this was asked before you put out your most recent one. So there's a new one out.
Yeah.
What's that new one about?
It's gonna be a 2-part. The one that makes everybody mad because it's the Elder Dragon weapon. That's the one that the Equal Dragon weapon. I'm sorry.
That's fascinating.
It is. It's really interesting, but then there's a lot of people that, for some reason, like it has because it's all sort of the history of the world or whatever. Did we sleep him again? No, not for long. I totally lost my train of thought.
Dragon.
Oh right, yeah. So like, there's been some people sending me messages like that it wasn't in a game, so it's not canon, and but I made a whole video about like what's canon and what's not. So those people should stop sending me messages and just watch that video.
Well, I mean, I don't know. People are gonna get salty about stuff. You can't make everybody happy. I think your videos are rad.
Oh, well, that's kind of you to say, especially since you're in them.
Well, even
no bias. Full disclosure.
Yeah, I remember when
Strawfoot is not paying us for our opinions.
No, not at all. I remember when you first posted it on Unity. I rushed to Malek and said, "Malek, look at this shit. It's awesome." And then we both commented on it, and then like months later, we get to hunt with
We're in
you,
your videos.
and now we're in your
Right,
video.
which is super awesome for me because, like, I mean, the main thing that made me want to make videos like this in the first place is like the old, like, Well Done podcast and that kind of stuff that was going on. I was like, I want to do something like that.
That's awesome. Okay. So what about after this lore, the part 2 of the Evil Dragon and whatever? Is there another, is there a pipeline that you want to talk about, or are you just going to keep it with
Dude, it's like, it's so random. Like, I try to plan these things out, but then I just get excited about one monster.
Oh my goodness.
And then that's what happens. Like, I'm working on Legiana right now, but
I don't know.
Oh my God, there's so many bombs everywhere. Who?
Malek, did you hear that?
Hear what?
Okay, maybe it was just me. Everything went robot for a minute, so I didn't hear anything Strawfoot said.
My audio was good, so...
Yeah, his audio is fine for me. Should be good.
Okay, then it was probably me, and I wasn't talking, so...
You're in the storm.
Yeah, there's thunderstorms here tonight, so... That's why I carded, too. Mm-hmm.
Yep. Oh, that was you? I was trying to figure out who that even was. Like, I didn't... Oh, it's sleep again. Look at that.
I don't even know where it is.
Who
Can we
did
just let
that?
him sleep until Jared gets back?
I mean, we could.
Oh, no, I'm lost. Where do I go?
Well, if
Okay.
it takes too long, I say detonate, but, you know.
Okay. So was that question answered? Because I didn't hear it. I didn't hear it.
Oh, so
Yeah,
there's
be
no
surprised.
answer. Just things happen and there's no method to it. I'm sorry.
Okay. No. I was curious.
That's a good answer. It's an honest answer.
All right. So the next question is from White Man, and he says, "Strawfoot, what kind of weapon do you main in Monster Hunter?"
Yeah. Oh, I thought I died for a second because when the camera switches,
I
like
thought
that,
it was a capture quest for a second. I'm like, not
I
again.
was scared. No. I main bowgun. I love bowgun. I started out with, when I first started playing the game and I started out with lance.
Mm-hmm.
So that's like always my safety weapon. Like if I'm worried I'm gonna card on a quest, then I'll switch back to lance because I die the least with that. But I really love bowgun.
Your lance style? Are you more of a guard lance or more of an evade lance? Or
Guard lance all the way.
Okay.
I like those counter strikes.
yeah.
Evade lancing is just weird too. Like, I mean, because like I'm into like the lore and the story of the game and everything, and it like I like things to make sense. And evade lancing makes no sense. Like you're a guy with a giant shield that dives out of the way of everything.
Hops around.
Yeah, it's just silly. Like I can't do it.
So how do you feel about those kinds of exploits? I mean, it's not part of the quote unquote gameplay or lore or whatever, but it's.
Oh, I mean, it's fine. I just don't like doing it.
Yeah.
I have a big shield. I want to use it. But I mean, most for World, I think like 99% of the time I've been using bowgun just because it's fun. There's like so much to do with all the status and all, I don't know. I just enjoy it. What about you guys?
Great sword. All the way.
Always great sword. Have you always been like great sword since you started, or did you like hop around?
When I started in Try, I started with the switch axe because of sorcery. I don't know. It was really weird weapon to me, and I wanted to try it out. Try was weird because you didn't have access to everything.
Right, yeah, they made you
Try.
on the switch axe.
I just remembered. Yeah, you had to beat something before you could make it. So yeah, I mean, I think I did Sword and Shield, and then moved to switch axe once that was available. I did that for a little while, and then tried longsword, and mostly did longsword. But the thing like, so I lurked on different forums, mostly Unity and GameFAQs. So I was like super scared of pissing people off with the longsword. So I was very conscious about using my
you just mean tripping people.
Yeah, I was not trying to do that. Spirit combo, yeah, the finisher.
Yep.
So, you know, I did that for a long time, and it did me really, really well. And I got to Alatreon, and wasn't having a very good time with it. So I looked up some videos, and my friend Maropa made a video about how to greatsword Alatreon and get sky piercers. So tried that.
Yeah.
And like totally fell in love.
Wait.
And then also there was on GameFAQs, this guy Anubis did a guide for greatsword, and it was really fascinating to me to like
super good.
Learn the monsters and positioning and try to, you know, get the timings down and everything like that. So
is Maropa still making videos? Because I think I remember that one.
He streams pretty good. He streams some, and I think we may have something in the future that he does.
Yeah,
I don't know.
That, you got a little thing going on. I'm excited about that. And you probably don't want to spoil it too much, but you're gonna have some pretty cool content coming up, and when you do, we're gonna plug it all over the place because that's awesome.
Yeah, and 3U, since I played solo, like I kind of had to change my gameplay up because soloing is different than co-op, and I mostly use dual blades in that game. And then 4U, when I was with my friends, I got back to greatsword because they changed the mechanics some, and I thought it was great. And again, here they've changed the mechanics more, and the combos and the true charge. I really, really, really enjoy it. I want to branch out and play some hammer, and I use longsword a little bit here also, but don't forget it's a capture quest.
Yeah, and I definitely went to the wrong camp.
Malek, how about you?
I like
very thorough.
I'll try to be a little less thorough. Greatsword, switch axe, those are probably my two main weapons. I like to use bow as well, though I'm probably not as good at it in this game yet. I'm still learning the new play style. What else? I kind of dabble with sword and shield, long sword a little bit. But yeah, definitely greatsword and switch axe are my main two. When I first started playing Monster Hunter, it was definitely greatsword for the longest time, and I think when Portable Third came out, I really gave switch axe another chance because it got a huge buff compared to the damage it did in Try to P3. So
yeah, I remember in Try, people kind of looked down on switch axe.
They did.
They didn't do enough damage, and there were some people that could play it really, really well, and argued that it was a viable weapon.
Yeah, it wasn't, not so much. But it was fun.
In Try, everybody was all about the damage and doing the most damage. Like Sword and Shield got a lot of hate.
Yeah.
I don't know. There was a lot of stuff that you were a scrub if you used.
Why are we fighting monster in this horrible area? This is like the worst idea ever.
Did you?
Oh, you did?
Yeah.
Oh,
that's
look at that.
The best thing that's happened so far. Yeah.
All right. Oh, I failed.
Did you get tossed off?
Yeah, I looked away, and I think it made me do that.
Sorry. Hopefully it'll sleep soon. I don't know if I'm failing here, guys.
And I'm getting the fuck out of here.
Yeah, do you got some more questions for us?
Yeah, I
We have a really long answer to a really simple question.
Yeah.
Right. Okay, I'm gonna try to say this name. If you want me to say your name correctly in these, it would be...
I was just putting down the trap and it went to sleep in it. I'm such a scrub.
Let me know how to pronounce your name. Everybody likes to hear their name pronounced the right way. I want to pronounce your name the right way. So with that said, it
That's
looks
what
like
we'd like, but it's really
W.
50-50. I mean,
Yeah, I mean, you
just,
do what you want. I'll do my best to pronounce your name correctly. I'm gonna call you Hobby W.
I like that. That sounds about right to me.
What's your favorite monster to hunt in world?
I'm dead, guys.
It's only 2 cards.
Oh man, I'm not liking Legiana right now. That's for
I feel
sure.
like a cage fighter.
We should leave this area.
Where do we go though?
I don't know, up?
Anywhere but here. Okay, fine.
So yeah, what's your favorite monster to hunt in world? Right now, mine is Legiana in this little hole.
No, I mean, not my favorite thing I've ever done. For me, it's definitely Anjanath. I just like, I love everything about that monster. I like monsters that look like dinosaurs, and so that, you know, like, that's a plus. And then, like, he's just so well designed. Like sorry, I'm trying to talk and play, and the words are not happening.
Okay.
Like, when you follow Anjanath around, he actually, like, does things. Like, he seems like a living, breathing monster, you know?
Yeah, he
Not all
pooped
the
on me one
monsters
time.
are like that. Right.
He totally took a shit on me.
Right, like, if you put on your ghillie suit and just follow him around, he will, like, rest and sleep and poop and do all the things that monsters would do if they were real.
It's amazing. This game is
I
amazing.
wish every monster was like that.
Yeah.
Malek,
What? Huh?
how about you? Favorite?
Favorite monster in this game?
Yeah.
Oh, jeez. Good sleep.
I'm gonna turn this away. Try not to hit it. Okay, good. Success.
Good save, good save.
Did I have a bomb? Yes, I do.
I have little bombs.
It's not coming to me. Let me think. Favorite monster in this game?
It is a hard question. I mean,
Yeah, it really is.
It's like, I
Who's
love all
doing
the
it?
monsters. Can't just pick one.
Yeah. I'm blanking. What's yours, Jared? I'll think about it for a second.
Diablos. Oh, god damn it. I need to fucking go in the training room and work on my positioning for my true charge, because I butcher it so often.
It's okay. It happens.
Well, I mean, it
I
usually
love
doesn't come up
Diablos
that
in
many
every
times
game.
in one hunt. But with the sleep
That's
set,
true.
Malek's crazy sleep set.
Nergigante is also a lot of fun to watch. Also, like,
I was gonna say, I think
like
that's
you were
probably
saying
my
about,
favorite monster. Yeah, Nergigante.
like he chews on his spikes and
Oh, it's so cute to see him like messing with his spikes.
yeah.
He's so adorable. It's like his spikes annoy him, so he's just like picking at him, like,
Yeah. Itchy.
right? So cute. Guess who's not really cute?
Basil?
Yeah.
He's got the skin tags, man. You should go see a dermatologist.
Most likely
For sure.
monster to be hit with poop as soon as you see him.
Ah. I'm in.
I mean,
I accidentally pooped Legiana. Sorry, guys. I'm great.
It's alright. I'm dizzy and exhausted. And... Okay, I'm good. I don't know how I survived that.
Guess Legiana doesn't want to leave. That's fine.
Oh, there's a follow-up question to that. What's your least favorite monster in world?
Lavasioth, hands down.
Yeah,
I just-
fuck
So
Lavasioth.
weird.
He's just not fun to fight.
He's so rocky.
Joratodos I love, but the Lavasioth, he spends way too much time in the lava.
Spends too much time in the lava, and when he's not in the lava, like, he's covered in rock, and you just bounce
Yeah.
off of him, and it's frustrating, and like, it's just not a fun fight. And why the fuck they brought Lavasioth to world is beyond
Yeah, of
me.
all the
Like,
monsters they could have brought back.
I mean, it's like how in Generations they brought back, or not brought back, but they chose to use Kezu instead of Giganox. Giganox is a much better design than Kezu.
Yeah, like very similar, just better in every way.
Yeah, in every way, all the ways. Doesn't look like a.
So one of my favorite parts in Try, like one of my favorite battles ever in Monster Hunter was fighting Giganox in the caves in the tundra, because there were torches hanging on the wall and you actually had to light the torches in order to be able to see, and then if the torches would go out, you were pretty much blind.
I forgot about that. Yeah, that was
so
key.
Cool.
Yeah.
I don't know why they don't do more things like that, because that was really fun.
Let me get my words. It seemed like they were going for that with that tech demo of
Correct, the flooded forest.
with
or
the flooded forest
yeah.
and the Geocris.
Yeah.
And they had
Wait,
those.
I'm not seeing the
that
comparison.
bright moss.
Oh right, the bright moss. Okay, yeah.
Bright moss lit up the caves, and
The Shamos' eyes were glowing and stuff. Or I don't know if they're Shamos or what, but they were playing a lot more with lighting in that demo for sure.
Yeah, it looked good. Probably not this game, but the next, or maybe an expansion or something. However they handle it in the future, I think maybe they'll try more. And maybe that's when we'll get water back, because the dev really liked the water. It's asleep again.
Yep. As Strawfoot was shooting, it was.
It's capture quest and Mystical's there. So.
Is it?
Okay. Yeah, let's do it then.
This Rathian can burn in hell. Good job, guys.
Okay.
Nice.
Let's see.
Do we have enough questions for one more hunt?
Yeah. Yes, we do. What should we do?
I had wrote down a Rathalos, but that's kind of boring compared to what we've been doing. Any ideas?
Do you want to try one of your Vols? Or are we on a roll?
I feel like we're doing pretty good.
Successful roll.
We might could hunt a Balhazak and not die.
All right, let's do it.
All right, I'll see what I got. Should have one.
While we're waiting.
Oh my god! Since using this golden sleep set, I get all the awards at the end.
Look at that, all four. I'll fix that in post.
Makes me feel special.
All four of them.
Favorite Elder Dragon? That's the next question. Which one? From Six Winged Angel, he asks. So what's everyone's favorite Elder Dragon?
Oh, Jen Moran. Definitely Jen Moran. I love the whole fight in the sand ships and just the whole like atmosphere of that fight. Like it's very like Frank Herbert's Dune meets Monster Hunter, and I love it.
What about the subspecies or the whatever it was? I guess not a subspecies, but
there's two. There's the Darren Moran, which
Darren
is basically
Moran,
just Jen Moran with one horn, like whatever, he's fine. And then there was the weird like crystal Jen Moran that I never actually got to beat because I couldn't find anybody to do it with me on 3 or whatever it was called. And there's just I tried, and I don't think there was a way to solo that.
No, I think I did.
You did? Like,
I
well,
think
you're just better than me then. I don't know what to say.
I thought I did. Maybe I didn't.
I tried to solo that thing so hard, and I just kept he just kept running away at the end.
Huh.
Oh.
Let's see. Where's my Vol set?
I have to make a Vol set right now.
You have to make one right now?
It'll be done shortly. We're fine. Don't judge me. It's because I want to keep wearing this fancy gold, man. I can't take it off now.
Yeah. Malek, your favorite Elder Dragon? You didn't answer, did you?
No, I didn't. I'm gonna say Elatrion.
Elatrion. Yeah.
Yeah, just because it was a real challenge the first
Solid
try.
choice.
Just kicked your ass over and over again. I like it.
Wait. Really?
What?
Huh. I
Me?
thought you had a different favorite.
I mean, I do like the Yama. Yama's pretty fun.
All right.
I mean, I don't know. I'm thinking in terms of combat overall. Like,
Yeah.
I think Elytron's a funner fight. Yama,
Yeah, that's
like
true.
the concept of Yama, I love.
Mm-hmm.
It's so cool, man.
Oh, there's a lot of monsters like that in Monster Hunter where the concept of the monster is so much better than
It's true.
the
That
like
fight.
actual fight. Yeah,
A lot of
like,
those
I mean, that was like
slow-moving
the whole
big
Zora
bosses,
Magdaros
yeah.
thing. Like
Yep.
Zora Magdaros, he really neat idea, but he's boring.
It's like
Yeah.
Godzilla, and then you fight like his pimples, or I don't know what you're.
Yeah.
And they just made him. He's so big that when you're riding him, you like can't tell where you are. Like you don't know.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It doesn't even seem like you're on a monster. It's just another like small map, and
It's like extreme mining.
Honestly,
Right,
the first time I was fighting him, and in the part where Nerg shows up, like I had a really epic encounter with Nerg on his back, and I thought it was just like the coolest thing. But it's like if you don't have that sort of like RNG experience that I had, that just made it kind of, you know, I don't know. It just seemed like a big moment, but like I have never been able to recreate that experience. It was just that first
Right.
time. Like
Yeah.
I don't know.
I think I have to go with Sidaeus. The music,
Oh, yes,
the fight, the
Mm.
beard. I just
the
love it.
beard. Yep.
I love it so much.
and the cutscene when
And
you
the armor
finally
set.
defeat
Oh,
him in
yeah.
Try, where he, oh man, so good,
Yeah.
so very good.
Yep.
And his armor looked epic too. Like that is definitely one of the coolest
Loved his
looking
armor.
armor sets in the game.
Yeah.
I didn't like the
absolutely.
G rank armor as much.
No,
It was
wasn't
fine.
as cool.
It was fine, but it wasn't as good. I don't think. It didn't look as good. The skills were great.
I mean, it just depended on your point of view, because I really liked the Egyptian G
I
rank
know. I know.
makeover.
I like the Viking horns.
I know. I probably botched that. Nope, got it. Sweet.
Nice. Good work. I wasn't even looking.
It did stuff. It was fun. I did stuff. It was fun to do stuff.
Go you.
Sorry, I'm chopping
Although I
through
totally
now.
missed the like damage from it because I was wandering around like an idiot.
All right. Let's see if we can put him to sleep. Do you think he sleeps? He's got to sleep.
Yeah,
He sleeps.
he does sleep.
Everyone sleeps. Is he sleeping?
Maybe.
Yeah. What? No.
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 I
He
don't
faked
know
you
what
out.
that was.
Okay. Hobby asks, what map do you want to see added to the next game?
Definitely Tundra, so we can get some of those ice monsters, right? And that
Yeah.
seems like an obvious one. And I'm pretty sure that will happen.
Yeah.
Wait, I'm looking at this wording here. Maybe he doesn't mean in this game. Maybe he means the next game.
Sorry, we only got
In which
4.
case-
Jeez, it's my night to cart. I'm like,
In which case, I would say water. But if we're talking about this game, then I think Tundra's going to be next.
Yeah. Do it, Jer. It's all on you, man.
I can do it this time. I got it.
No pressure.
All the pressure.
have you guys carted at all this whole time? Like, is it just me?
Huh?
Yeah.
It's just me, isn't
Oh
it?
no, I carded once last
Thank you
time.
for that.
Yeah, you're welcome.
If you want to do like one more or whatever, just to make me feel better, it's okay.
I'll consider it.
How many carts did we get?
5.
Oh, okay. So we could.
Yeah, but I think this is the 15-minute one. I can't remember.
It is. It is. Malek, what about you? You think Tundra?
Oh yeah, absolutely. I wouldn't mind seeing kind of like a beachy area too.
That would be nice.
I know Flooded Forest sorta Ancient Forest has a beach, but I think they could kind of do a bigger one so we get some of those crab monsters back.
Yep, that would be
Yes.
rad. I like the crabs.
If we're gonna get crabs back, I want Shengaran.
The giant
crabs. One? Yes.
That has the oh fuck.
The elder crab.
I almost parted for you.
I life powdered way late. That was like the worst life powder of all time.
Oh wait. Hobby asks again, what is your least used weapon in the world? Controversial opinion. I don't like greatsword.
How can you not like greatsword? Like that's just the like classic Monster Hunter weapon.
This is true.
I trimmed this down to fit in the question thread so it could be legible, but he just said it feels too slow and clunky, which
yeah, that's fair. Nothing wrong with that.
Well, yeah, you have to be a strategist when you play greatsword.
Yeah. It's my favorite.
That's what's so great about all the weapons. I mean, like, playing greatsword is a totally different game than dual blades, you know?
Yes,
and if you, like, are getting Monster Hunter fatigue, switch weapons, and you're playing a totally different game.
Yeah, absolutely, man. That's what keeps me playing, usually. If I'm starting to get bored, just try something I haven't used before. Oh, really? Did that just
I've always
happen?
wanted to learn to use hammer, just because I love it so much when there's a really good hammer user in my party and they're getting all the KOs on the monster.
Yeah, totally, man.
But, yeah, that's on my list of weapons I will learn for sure. I think someday I'm gonna do that.
Oh, my cat's coming. She didn't show up for the last episode too, but you know.
I hear it. I hear the kitty.
People are like, is it in heat? It's not in heat. It's just like lonely. It wants me to come to bed.
Cat's just broken.
Yeah. Oh boy. Watch out. Laser beam incoming. So I've only gotten one sleep. No, there was a second sleep. Let's see if we can get that third sleep.
So I'm sorry I missed that. What was?
I'm hiding over in the corner because I walked into the room and got death breathed, which makes me really mad because I just put on my vitality mantle.
Oh man, that's the worst. Kitty.
So my least used weapon is probably any type of ranged weapon. I'm just not into it for whatever reason. I don't really know.
You're missing out.
I know.
I actually have a lot of least used weapons in this game just because I've been focusing so much on my mains, but
yeah.
Like if it's intentionally I'm not using it, it's probably the charge blade, and it's not because I have anything against it. It's just I don't know how to properly wield it, and it's very strange.
That's sorcery.
I should have learned it in 4U, but I went more for the inside glaive and never picked up charge blade. So
yeah.
Wait, is that when it debuted? It was 4U, right?
Yep.
Okay, yeah. Yeah, definitely. I made it. I have not used it yet. I will be at some point trying it out.
So just sleep again?
Nah, not yet. I'm working on it.
Dog.
Yeah.
Sixth Wing Angel asks, how come whenever I order the veggie platter, there's still meat on it?
I'm very curious for your answer on this, your expert opinion on this, Strawfoot.
Because video games. I don't know, lazy developers.
Yeah.
I mean, like, you guys know I'm a vegetarian, so I would love to see my Monster Hunter, like, chowing down on some veggies.
Tofu and some seitan.
Oh, yes.
Maybe it is. Maybe it's like tofu meat, like the, like Morningstar. Yeah. Like, it just looks like meat, but...
Mm-hmm.
It's a thought.
All right, that was silly.
The devs had stuff to do, so, you know.
Right. The Gidzor asks, I got a question about those
Gidzor the other day. It was super fun.
Nice. He asks, I have a question about those Gargalakas in the Cola encounter. Why?
Why?
Indeed, why? Fun fact, the first time I hunted with Strawfoot, I carted to those Gargalakas. And he still asked me to be on this podcast.
I'm gonna melt in the acid. I'm gonna melt. Oh, no.
Sorry, guys.
Who's Kitty Cart Kindle this time?
Kitty Cart Kindle. So
shout out to Kitty Cart Kendall after all these years.
What happened to Kendall? Why isn't Kendall
he's streaming?
Yeah,
he's a streamer now. He was playing World. I just think he's streaming, trying to do it more as a business. So he's playing lots of games. He can't. Oh, you woke it up.
I mean, if you're doing streaming as a business, that pretty much means you're playing Fortnite, right?
Yeah. Yep.
Do you guys like Fortnite? Did you try it?
Never.
I have not. I'd like to try it. I just it would be at this point futile because like, oh my god, if I tried now, it would just be embarrassing. I'd get like one-shotted every time I spawn in the map.
Yeah, I tried it. That was kind of how it went for me because some of my friends were playing it, and it was just, I was doing everything wrong. They're like, no, build a wall here, do this, do that, and I would just die. I
always wanted to try
what was happening.
The PlayerUnknown Battleground thing, but it seems like that has just totally been overshadowed by Fortnite, which is crazy because like when that game went free to play, I was like, is this game already dead? Like they were literally charging like $40-$50 for it, and then a couple weeks later it was free to play, and then next thing you know, it has literally like taken over everything.
I thought PUBG was more fun. Like I tried that too, and I thought that was a better, more fun game, except for it just never worked. Like it was so glitchy, and there were so many things wrong with it. Like I would walk down, like I was terrified to walk downstairs the whole time I was playing because it. Okay, I don't want to do it again. If I card again, I'm just gonna edit this whole hunt
just
out
put in the one from earlier where it was just the dual quest, and you, well, you died in that too, though, but not as much.
Last question is, what's your favorite monster theme song? I'm gonna go ahead and answer Sedeus because
the Sedeus theme song is really good. Yeah.
I've always loved Joe's.
Yeah, Joe's really good also.
Just because of what it invokes, man. When you hear them horns, you're just like, oh, it's on.
I wonder if people that didn't play Try have that feeling because he's not as brutal in the other games as he was in Try. Like the first time he showed up, it was just
welcome to high rank.
Intense, yeah.
I was playing the other day, and I turned off the music, and I put the soundtrack to Chrono Trigger on.
Oh, nice.
And that was my favorite Monster Hunter theme music ever.
Nice.
What's the theme of when you fight like Rathalos in the deserted island? Because I don't know, something about that is just really iconic to me. I mean, I know Try was my first game. That's probably what it is. I just remember, like, in Unity, we've probably fought Rathalos and Ravian, those double quests, like...
a million times.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Just like
that song is just, like, forever ingrained in my head. When I hear it, it's just like... it's monster hunting time.
I don't know. The music in Monster Hunter, like, it fits with the game, and it's really good that way. But I don't feel like it's ever had a soundtrack where I could just listen to the soundtrack.
I know a lot of people that do. It's not my thing, but I know a lot of people that really enjoy.
I agree with you.
The soundtrack.
I would say this game though is almost a change because I really like the music in this game. I feel like it's different than in the past games. Some of the themes are like this Val Hazak theme. This is incredible.
Mm-hmm.
It's like one of my
Yeah,
favorite themes in the game.
Are we about to time out?
Hazel's pretty good. No, I think we can do this. It's limping. We just gotta. Well, actually, we're very close to timing out. Yeah, I could go either way. It'll be like that one time, like our first episode. Maybe we should do this every episode, guys.
This is the theme. Every episode we time
this
out
will
the
be our-
Balzac quest.
The same one. I think I got it a couple more times.
And we did like a warm-up before we started recording, me and Malek, and we
It went much
definitely
better.
murdered
Maybe
Balzac.
I'm the weak link.
Well, I did bring a
No.
DPS set and not a status set, so that's probably the problem. It's my fault, guys. Though, to be fair, it ruined like
We did
two
it.
of my sleeps.
We
What?
didn't fail.
What?
This is a no-fail podcast.
Yay.
Good job, guys. I mean, good job to you. I didn't help it all that time. I was real bad.
We did
You were
good.
great.
That was awesome. Good job, guys.
Yeah.
Alright. I have
Well-
got to go, actually. So,
Yeah.
So
that's
we
okay,
should
that's
end it here. That's a good place to end it.
that is,
Yeah.
yes.
Do you guys want to plug anything? Do you have stuff going on that you want to?
Just
Malek,
check
you got
out.
streams going on, right?
Yeah,
Some-
I'm trying to
someday
get
I'll
in the better
stream
habit
again.
of streaming.
I'm not sure
but,
when.
check me out on twitch.tv
Yeah.
/MonsterHunterMalek, youtube.com/MonsterHunterMalek.
There are links in the description. If you guys are watching this, you enjoyed it, please go follow Malek on Twitch. That would be super awesome.
I don't
you,
remember
guys.
what my Twitch is, so.
Well, that's okay. We'll put
We'll
it
link
in the
it in the-
description. Yeah.